Alexis Wiswall. So she comes step out, please. She's being accompanied by her grandmother, Carol Manoni, her grandfather, Robert Schrank, and her sisters, Ava, Noah, Lila, and Lucia. The other senior graduating is Milena Poland, and she's being brought up by her mom, Melissa Poland.
I just recorded it.
Yeah. Are you Revere or?
Yeah, Revere TV.
Oh, nice.
Were you guys?
We're Revere.
Okay.
Okay, and now your senior football players. Captain Ron Marcelino, and he's brought out by his father, Ronaldo. Number 33, Eddie Ballo. He's being represented by his mother Rose and his brother Kojo. Number 6, Jimmy Cusis, being walked out by his mom, Susie Cusis.
I think they're going for when you go trips or so yeah, I was playing 4 against you when you go on trips.
Kevin Body, being brought out by Alfred and Merlin Body.
Not your 8, not that regular 8-7 is too tight off the line. But I think in the doubles, you could see it over, but you might see 4. Yeah, he said that.
Number 75, Devin Morgan. He's being brought out by his dad, William, and his sisters, Ashley and Leanne.
When you put 300, you might see the over. I think you're going to see a 6. That's what they did.
I think it's first and long.
Yeah, you're going to play situations. You're going to see as much as I see.
Number 12, Anthony Scarpatulo. And his father, Tony, his mother, Nicole Marston, and his sister, Sophia Scarpatulo.
I'm going to call down on
Number 12, Matt Brito. Number 28, Matt Brito. He's walked out by his mother Maria and his father Ananahas. And Eddie Bell. Number 77, Ryan Mangino. He's got his mom, Kim, his dad, Mike, and his grandfather, Dennis McLaughlin.
live on YouTube too.
Is it?
Usually it is.
Number 88, Joe Vitale.
Do not want us.
There you go.
He's walked out by his mom, Debbie.
But we're usually under here.
Yeah.
But I was starting to think, like, up here I can really pan the field.
Yeah.
Even under there, like, you look right. Like, the beam is sticking my head out the window.
Yeah, just one thing. So like, I'm gonna be like down.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah.
Step it.
No, you should be fine. Just if you get excited and go like,
You want to test?
Hey, by the
Can we
end of the
test?
Number 50, Vito Grillo.
yeah. Right.
He's walked out by his mother, Debbie. Joe Vitale was walked out by his mom, Desiree, and his father, Peter. Number 3, Nate DiTilio. Eve. Mom, Melissa, and I guess it's his sister. It says siblings here. So. How about a nice hand for all our senior players and cheerleaders? I have an announcement on behalf of Somerville. Could we please stand for a moment of silence for Kevin Raymond, a graduate of Somerville High School, class of 2015. Kevin was a 4-year member of the Highlander football program and a co-captain his senior year. In 2014, Kevin was given the Bubba Castor Coaches Award for his unequivocal leadership on the field. Kevin also shined working with the Somerville youth, teaching swim lessons and lifeguarding. Could we all take a moment of silence? He will be missed. And now please remain standing for our national anthem, which will be sung by ROTC member of Revere High School, Antonio DeChico Klein.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
Let's play some football.
Welcome, football fans, to Harry Delarusso Stadium for Revere High School football. This is RTV, and my name is Phil Goldich, bringing you tonight's Northeast Conference game between the 4-2 Somerville Highlanders and your 1-5 Revere High School Patriots.
Scott Wallace, Nick Russo, Robert Sasso. Your athletic director is Mr. Frank Shane.
Your usual hosts, Peter DiGiulio and Mike Hinojosa, are not here tonight. Peter's on the PA system, and Mike is in Mexico. And I know that I have big shoes to fill, but working with Peter and Mike before, I've learned from the best.
Revere won the tap. We're basketball guys. Won the flip and deferred, so they'll kick off the summer.
Revere has deferred, and they will kick off to the Highlanders.
I don't know. Usually they're here.
It's a short squib kick.
Onside
And Revere recovers the onside kick.
Revere.
Big start for the Patriots on an onside kick. We've seen this before. Okay, on offense,
Revere quarterback, freshman.
we have freshman Calvin Boudreau, who's
Al Boudreaux.
been doing very well lately. He's growing into this position. He has a lot of poise for a freshman.
Midfield.
Revere's ball on the 40-yard line. And what do we have here?
Timeout. Somerville.
There's a timeout by Somerville.
20-second timeout.
It's a 20-second timeout.
20-second timeout.
Bob Dunbar is above us here today, and I don't mean in heaven, I mean on the roof. Stevie Capano, the dude playing the music, my man. And Ira Novoselsky on the clock. He's been doing that for the last 100 years.
Would you get this hot chocolate from Volcano? I just burned my
Yeah, I'm all set. Joe. Yeah, honestly, yeah, thank you. So they're all set up?
Billy DeSisto, not here tonight, is in Las Vegas. And here come the Patriots out of the huddle. 1st and 10. Handoff to Darius McNeil, and he's stopped by a host of Highlander tacklers.
Tackled by a bunch of Highlanders.
Somerville was in the backfield quite rapidly.
Gain of 2.
McNeil gained 2, it's 2nd and 8.
If you want anything to call her, Joanne. Well, you know, in case she come in with subs last week.
I was in the camp.
Fumble by Revere, but recovered.
Revere fumbles the ball, but it was recovered by McNeil.
McNeil recovered his own fumble.
Now we got 3rd and 8.
Revere seems to move the ball, but they have a lot of trouble with turnovers. Luckily, that one was recovered by McNeil. It's 3rd and 8. Ball's on the 48-yard line of Somerville.
3rd and 8 from Somerville's 48.
Snap.
Nice.
And a great pass right across the middle.
Shot, though.
That pass was to Eddie Ballo.
Eddie Ballo, Captain Eddie Ballo, caught the pass, but it's short of a first down.
So we're going to have a 4th and 2 from the 41.
4th and 2 for the Patriots on the 41-yard line. They're going for it. Oh, another fumble.
Fumble the snap.
And Somerville will take over on
Turn
downs.
it over on downs. Somerville first down from their own 41.
Well, what looked like a promising beginning on the onside kick recovery doesn't go too far. Somerville takes over. Now, Somerville is very strong in the skilled positions. They have a tremendous quarterback, Elijah Jeffries, number 14. Okay, the tackle made by a number of Revere tacklers.
That's a gain of 4
Gain of 4 for Somerville.
to the 45.
That was Benji Guerrier, number 28.
6.
Second and 6 for the Somerville Highlanders. There's the quarterback with the ball, Jeffries, and he carries for a first down.
That's number 14, Elijah Jeffries, captain of Somerville. Got the first down into Revere territory.
Elijah Jeffries, he can pass or run. He's a double threat.
It's going to be first and 10 from the Revere 44.
First and 10 for Somerville on the Revere 44-yard line. The snap back to Elijah. He throws a pass that's complete.
Jeffries completes it to number 19, Moisty Nazare.
To number 9, Moise Nazir. Goes out of bounds, but he makes the first down. So Somerville's moving that ball.
Somerville first and 10 from the 34 of Revere.
Ball's on the 34-yard line of Revere. The handoff.
Jeffries hands it off to number 11, Fred Caston.
Fred Caston took the handoff.
Second and 7
Went 3 yards. Second and 7 for the Highlanders.
from the 31.
Ball's on the Revere 31-yard line. The snap back to Jeffries. He throws in the open.
Jeffries completes number 2, Giovanni Pierre. Another catch.
Giovanni Pierre.
First down
First down for the Highlanders.
at the Revere 19.
Somerville with no huddle. Somerville has the New York Giants uniforms. Handoff by Somerville with not much of a gain.
The handoff from Jeffries is to number 11, Fred Caston.
Fred Caston took the handoff, gained about a yard.
It's going to be second and 9.
Second and 9 for the Highlanders. They're going no huddle. Revere's defense led by Cal Capozzi, Frankie Sims, Jack Carifio, and Jimmy Chiusis. There's number 11 has the ball, and he's knocked out of bounds after a long gain.
Pass to Fred Caston.
Freddie Caston.
Somerville is within the 10-yard line at the 6. First and goal, Somerville.
All right, Somerville first and goal from the 5-yard line.
There's a penalty, I believe.
There's a penalty against the Highlanders.
Penalty against Somerville, holding. That's going to put him back to the 21-yard.
Ball comes back to the Somerville 21-yard line.
So second and goal from the 21.
Still second and goal.
That's second and 11.
Make that second and 11. Here's the snap back to Jeffries. Across the middle. Completed pass.
Jeffries over the middle to number 6. Lucas.
To number
St.
6, Lucas St. Jean.
That's a first and goal
That's a first down and goal again.
from the 4.
Ball's on the 4-yard line of Revere. Somerville in the shotgun. Elijah Jeffries with the ball. Throws across the middle. Incomplete.
Second and goal from the 4.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line. Eddie Bello was covering that receiver. Did a good job on him. Okay, back in the shotgun. Jeffries hands the ball off, and he is stopped.
There's a loss of 2 yards. It's going to be third and
Frankie Sims, number 55.
from the 6. That was Frankie Sims in on attack.
He's been a defensive stalwart all year long. Third down.
Okay, third and goal from the 6.
Third and goal from the 6-yard line. Here's Jeffries. And he gets away from a tackle in the backfield. He gets away from another tackle.
Ball.
And he fumbles. Somerville recovers their own fumble.
Fourth down.
Fourth down from the 6.
Fourth down and goal from the 6.
Revere's defense is getting stingy. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the period. No score. Looks like a field goal attempt here. I was watching this kid kick during practice, and boy, he can kick. It is up. It is good.
It's a field goal. 20
Number 7, Emerson Clems.
yard field goal for Emerson Clems.
It's a 23-yard field goal, and the Highlanders of Somerville are on the board.
Somerville 3.
Somerville 3, Revere 0. punting on their own 22-yard line. It's 4th and 15. And a snap almost went over the punter's head. He makes a nice recovery and makes a nice punt.
Okay, we get a little Revere bounce. 48-yard line.
Revere downs the ball on the 48-yard line, and Somerville will take over.
Somerville ball, 1st and 10 from the Revere 48.
Phil Goldich here, along with Peter DiGiulio on the PA, Ivan Novoselsky on the clock, Bob Dunbar above us on the roof, and Stevie Capano, the dude,
No doubt.
with the music. Somerville with the ball. Elijah has the ball, and he throws it incomplete.
Incomplete.
Threw it to nobody.
2nd down and 10 from the 48 for the Patriots.
2nd and 10 on the Revere 48. Shout out to Butchie Rebels. I hope you're watching, Butch.
Get it done, Rip.
Oh, shit.
Somerville's on the Revere 48. 2nd and 10.
Elijah Jeffries in the shotgun. He's a big dude. He's barking the signals. And timeout. Somerville had to call a timeout because it would have been a delay of game.
That's a full timeout for Somerville.
He was that close to the flag.
Okay, Somerville has the ball on the 48-yard line of Revere, 2nd and 10. Elijah Jeffries with a screen pass, and Revere stops it.
We have a flag.
And there's a flag on the play.
That was Zach Furlong, Eddie Ballo,
Zach Furlong,
Jimmy Cusis in on attack.
Eddie Ballo, and Jimmy Cusis all snuffed that one out.
Against Somerville.
It looks like it's against Somerville.
Penalty's going to be against Somerville. Guinness Book of Records botching it off.
That's the most exercises we should get.
I'll never forget.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's see what this penalty is all about.
We'll take it here on 3rd down and 12, or we move them back.
They're marching it off against Somerville.
Who's going to take the penalty?
Revere accepts the penalty.
10 yards.
So
10 yards.
It's going to be 2nd and 20.
2nd down and 20.
Actually, it's 22.
Actually, 2nd down and 22 for Somerville.
I would have taken it down.
Elijah with the ball.
5 in the tackle.
Maggie Stacio in on the tackle.
Matt Stacio with the tackle. Not much there.
It's going to be 3rd
And 15.
and
3rd down and 15 for
from the 40
Somerville.
From Somerville's own 47-yard line.
Somerville has the ball on their own 47.
Timeout, Somerville.
Another timeout for Somerville.
Just like to acknowledge the Revere High School girls volleyball team who made the tournament for the third straight year this week. They deserve a nice round of applause on the coach, first year coach Leanne O'Hara. And we wish them luck as they go into the tournament. To number 19. That's
Number
Moise
19,
Nazir.
Moise Nazir with the completion.
And it's going to be 4th down and 6. 4th down and 6 from Revere's 47.
So it's 4th and 6 on Revere's 47. Here's a snap to the quarterback with a long pass. He has 24 all alone. A huge pass completion.
25-yard completion
That's back-breaking.
for Jeffries. He got it off to number 2.
Number 2, Giovanni Pierre with a tremendous pass by Jeffries. 1st and 10 for the Somerville Highlanders on the 3-yard line.
1st and goal from the 3 to Somerville.
That took them out of a big hole.
See that happen.
That was a professional type pass and catch. Number 11 with the ball, and he's in for a touchdown.
Flag on the field.
Fred Caston, but there's a flag on the field. It's against Somerville.
Fred Caston got over the goal line, but there's a flag, and it's a Somerville penalty.
Somerville keeps shooting themselves in the foot. That touchdown comes back.
Holding.
Holding against the Highlanders.
Holding against Somerville, 10-yard penalty.
That's a 10-yarder.
So Somerville's going to have 1st and goal from the 13.
1st and goal for Somerville on the 13-yard line. Jeffries in the shotgun. He gets the snap. Looks to throw. And it's almost intercepted.
Out of the hands of Ballo.
In and out of the hands of Eddie Ballo. Almost. A big interception, but he dropped it.
It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 11.
2nd and goal from the 11-yard line for Somerville. Revere keeps digging in on defense. Elijah Jeffries in the shotgun once again. He gets the snap. He runs with it to the right. He's all alone. He jumps over 2 tacklers.
Elijah Jeffries leaps into the end zone.
Elijah Jeffries with a very athletic play.
Touchdown.
And he scores a touchdown, jumping over 2 tacklers. 9-0 for the Somerville Highlanders.
Is going to attempt the extra point.
Emerson Clems, number 7, trying for the extra point, trying to make it 10. The kick is up.
Good.
It is good.
So Clems kicks the extra point. As we come back up the field, it's Somerville.
A
10.
big pass from Elijah Jeffries to Giovanni Pierre. Takes Somerville out of a very precarious position to score a touchdown, and they lead 10-0. All right, Somerville kicks off to Revere, and the ball goes out of bounds.
That was Zach Furlong back for the kick.
Zach Furlong was back for the kick, but it went out of bounds. How about a shout out to Ben DiGiulio and the boys from Syracuse. Last week, Peter DiGiulio was up at
Against
Syracuse with Ben to see the big upset, Syracuse over Clemson.
Procedure on the kickoff against Somerville.
Revere takes the ball to 30.
Reveal that 1st and 10 at their own 30.
All right, that's a penalty on Somerville for kicking the ball out of bounds, and Revere takes over on the 30-yard line, behind 10-0. Calvin Boudreau at quarterback. Hands the ball off.
Calvin Bedreau hands the ball off to number 24.
Number 24, Darius McNeil. He's been the workhorse the last few weeks. He gained 8, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 for Revere.
Ball's on their own 38-yard line. All right, Revere shifts. Calvin Boudreau over center. He hands the ball off to McNeil. McNeil gets away from a couple of tacklers.
That's Calvin Bedreau handing it off to Darius McNeil, who scraps for first down.
A very gutsy run by McNeil to get the first down. He broke away from a number of tacklers. Revere has the ball on the 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Revere 1st and 10 from their own 41.
Jonathan Murphy wide to the right. Snap. The throw to Murphy. Oh, it's intercepted.
No way. Look at this.
Number 6, Lucas St. Jean intercepts the pass.
Intercepted by Somerville. Number 6, Lucas St. James.
Another big defensive play by the Somerville Highlanders, and they take over 1st and 10.
Murphy should have caught that.
That was high. That was high.
The ball is on the Revere 19-yard line.
Somerville.
Timeout,
Concession stand is open.
Somerville.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, Bertucci's pizza, ramen noodles, popcorn, chips, candy, soda. Water, Gatorade, coffee, hot chocolate, and many homemade cakes, cookies, and meats. Go over and support your Revere High Patriots. Boy, are we hungry, Joanne.
I don't know if she can hear you though sometimes.
Sometimes over there you can't.
Yeah, she's in there.
All right, Somerville takes over on the Revere 19-yard line after intercepting a pass. 1st and 10.
So Somerville's 1st and 10 from the 19.
Elijah Jeffries in the shotgun once again. He takes a snap, runs to the right. He's got a wall of blockers. He keeps going, and he's in for a touchdown. Elijah Jeffries once again. He has some great blocking out in front of him, and nobody touched him. Wow, this kid is a double threat. He can pass or run. So it's Somerville 16, Revere 0. Emerson Clems in for the extra point.
Emerson Clem attempting the extra point. It's up and it's good.
It's up. It's good. And Somerville takes the lead 17-0.
Hey,
Just wanted to acknowledge the passing of Roger Naples Napolitano, 97 years old, was a fixture in the Revere community. We're going to miss you, Roger.
Furlong and Barboza back to receive the kickoff for Revere.
Furlong and Barboza back for Revere. Clems with the kick. Wow, this kid has a strong foot. Furlong takes the kick, downs it in the end zone.
Downs it for the touchback.
It's a touchback.
Revere's gonna have the ball.
Revere takes over on their own 20-yard line.
Somerville 17, Revere 0.
1st and 10. Revere took the opening kick. They kicked off, and they recovered their onside kick, but they couldn't do much with it.
TV is covering this game, and it will be played tomorrow night. It is not live. It will be played tomorrow night on Channel 8.
All right, here's the snap. The handoff to McNeil.
Hand off to Darius McNeil, no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Phil Goldich with you up here with Peter DiGiulio, Ira Novoselsky, Bob Dunbar up on the roof, Stevie Capano, the dude with the music. Revere's ball.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 on their own 20.
There from their own 20.
They really have not been able to move the ball against the stingy Somerville defense. Here's Boudreau with a pass to Jonathan Murphy. Great pass and catch for a first down for Revere.
20-yard gain. And Revere will have the ball from the 40-yard line.
Revere gained 20 on that play. They're now on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, behind 17-0. Revere back out of the huddle. Boudreau, hands off. Ooh, a big hit.
Draw handed off to number 22.
22, Zach Furlong.
Zach Furlong. Maybe he got one.
He might have gotten 1 yard on that play.
Now he got 2. So it's 2nd and 8 for Revere.
Let's make that a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 for Revere
From the 42.
on the 42-yard line. Somerville defense has been very stingy up to now, except for that 20-yard pass by Boudreau to Murphy. Boudreau, back to pass. He throws to Eddie Bello.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Pass attempted for Eddie Ballo.
All right, Revere's ball on the 42-yard line, 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 for Revere. From the 42.
Calvin Murphy back to the huddle with the play. He's in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He throws. Oh, almost intercepted again.
Incomplete.
Incompleted pass.
Pass intended for Ballo, overthrown.
It looks like Revere's going to have to punt.
It's going to be fourth down.
4th down and 8 from the
It's gonna move
42.
the ball back to Somerville.
Well, the Pats can't keep giving the ball up to Somerville because Somerville's offense looks like they're clicking.
Ballo back to
Eddie
punt.
Bello back to punt. It's a line drive fielded by number 2, Giovanni Pierre. And he goes left. And he's finally tackled out of bounds after a long run after the reception of the punt. Number 2, Giovanni Pierre, who's been a big force tonight.
Tackled by Lucas Barboza.
Lucas Barboza with the tackle.
Got an injured player on the field for Revere.
Timeout for an injury.
That's Jimmy Cusis.
Jimmy Cusis is up. He's a tough kid. Seems to be no worse than for wear. Coming off the field on his own. And Somerville takes over. 1st and 10
First and 10 Somerville for Revere.
on the Revere 48-yard line, 49-yard line. Elijah Jeffries, number 14, hands it off to number 11, Freddie Caston.
That was Fred Caston gaining 4 yards.
Looks like a gain of 4, 2nd and 6
Second and 6
from the 44-yard line.
44 yard.
Elijah Jeffries, an imposing figure in the backfield. Hands off
Out to Caston.
to number 11, Caston with a long gain. Goes over the 30-yard line for a 1st down.
Fred Caston, first down for Somerville.
Like I said, Somerville very strong. They can run, they can pass. Giovanni Pierre, Fred Caston, Elijah Jeffries. They're eating up the yards. Ball on the 29-yard line of Revere. Jeffries with Caston in the backfield. Giovanni Pierre wide to the left. The ball to Caston to the right. And he runs out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play. Caston once again with the ball.
Holding Somerville. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty.
It's like holding on Somerville.
Somerville will have it first and
From the point of the foul.
1st and 15.
It's 1st and 15 from the 34-yard line.
1st and 15 from the 34 for Somerville.
Number 4, Wady Jimenez Santana in the backfield, along with Elijah Jeffries at quarterback. Number 2, Giovanni Pierre wide to the left.
That's 2 minutes left in the half.
2 minutes left in the half. Moisey Nazaire in the slot. Here's the snap. It's given to number 4, Wady Jimenez Santana, and he's brought down immediately.
And off to number 4, Wady Santana.
Brought down by a host of tacklers.
2nd and 15.
Looks like Darius McNeil made the tackle. Oh no, that's number 7. I'm sorry, that's number 74. Ronwen Pierre. He limps off the field. Ball on the 35-yard line, 2nd and 16. The snap. Back to the quarterback with a pass across the middle. And there's a fumble. Revere recovers the fumble.
Fumbles the ball.
Once again, Revere recovers the fumble.
Cusis caused the fumble.
Jimmy Cusis caused the fumble. Revere takes over 1st and 10 with 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the half.
From their own 20.
That was a blessing to keep Somerville from doing any further damage. They're leading 17-0. All right, Calvin Boudreau hands the ball off. Darius McNeil. Looks like he gains about 10.
Hands it off to Darius McNeil, who gets the first down.
And he's got a first down. Ball on the 31-yard line. Time is ticking. 56 seconds. And Revere will get the ball in the second half. They'll get the kick. All right, the ball's handed off. Number 22.
Handoff number 22, Zach Furlong.
Zach Furlong goes out of bounds. Here's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Ref is down. Against Revere.
It looks like it's against Revere.
That penalty's against Revere.
This will back Revere up. Looks like 10 yards.
Must have been holding.
Appears to be a holding penalty against Revere.
So Revere's got 1st and 20,
No, 15.
1st and 15.
1st and 15 for the Patriots on the 25-yard line. 31 seconds left in the half. Boudreau over the center. Gets the snap. Hands it off. A long gainer.
That handoff is number 24, Darius McNeil.
Darius McNeil with a long gainer.
Got a first down.
And a first down for the Patriots with 23 seconds left in the half.
47-yard line.
Timeout Revere.
Timeout Revere.
Timeout.
Okay, the Patriots out of the huddle. 1st and
10
10
from the 47.
on the 47-yard line with 23 seconds left in the half. Back to pass is Boudreau. He lets one go. And it's incomplete to Eddie Ballo. 6 seconds off the clock. 17 seconds left.
Penalty
Another penalty.
against Somerville.
It's
Penalty
against
on
Somerville,
roughing the passer.
roughing the passer.
First and 10.
First and 10.
It's a 15-yarder, first and 10 for Revere.
44.
From the 44-yard line.
It's on the 44-yard line of Somerville,
Somerville.
and Somerville calls a timeout.
First and 10 Revere from the Somerville 39.
All right, the Patriots out of the huddle with 17 seconds left in the half. First and 10 on the 39-yard line of Somerville. Jonathan Murphy. Ooh. Jonathan Murphy went in motion. There's a pass incomplete.
Intended for Jonathan Murphy.
12 seconds left. Second and 10.
Second and 10 from the 39.
Understand. Could be the last play. The first half.
Revere threatening, but there's only 12 seconds left of the half. Jonathan Murphy wide to the right. Batter Howe wide to the left. Snap back to Boudreau. Pass to the sidelines. All alone, and he's hit by two tacklers. 6 seconds left.
Pass complete to number 22.
The pass was complete to Zach Furlong, and he was met with two very hard tackles. The clock is ticking.
Revere.
3 seconds.
Okay, the Patriots with the ball on the Somerville 23-yard line. First and 10 with 6 seconds left in the half. Let's see what they can do. Calvin Boudreau, back to pass. He throws it, and it's intercepted by Somerville.
Incomplete.
Incompleted pass. He dropped it.
That's the end of the half.
And that's the end of the half. Somerville 17, Revere 0.
17, Revere 0.
This is Phil Golders. We'll be back for the second half on Revere Television. Second half, Revere gets the ball. And number 22,
Touched his knee at the 10-yard.
Zach Furlong receives the kick, but his knee touched the ground and the ball is dead right there.
Revere's going to have first and 10 from their own 10.
Revere
Second half.
gets the ball on their own 10-yard line, first and 10. behind 17-0. Phil Goldich with Bob Dunbar up on the roof. Peter DiGiulio on the PA. Ira Novoselsky on the clock. And Stevie Capano, the dude, with the music. Revere's ball, 1st and 10. Back to pass, Boudreau. Complete to Eddie Ballo, 1st and 10. He goes out of bounds on about the 25. Revere comes out passing.
Revere's going to have first and 10 at the 25.
They haven't been able to do much on the ground except for one big run by McNeil. Somerville's defense has been very stingy. Okay, Revere out of the huddle. Boudreau over the center. Boudreau back to pass. Screen pass. Jonathan Murphy gets hit right away, and it's an incompleted pass.
An incomplete pass intended for Murphy.
That's probably a good thing it was incomplete because Murphy would have got buried. 2nd and 10 from Revere's own 25-yard line.
Pretty sure the 50-50 people are going through the stands. Got a chance to win some dough.
Revere out of the huddle.
Revere 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Batter Howe wide to the left. Murphy in motion. The ball is handed off. The ball handed off to number 22, Zach Furlong.
Ball is handed off to Zach Furlong. Revere 3rd and 7.
Gain of 3, 3rd and 7 for the Patriots. Ball on the 28-yard line. Boudreau over center. Jonathan Murphy. He goes in motion, gets the pass, but it goes nowhere.
Go to Murphy. That is a penalty
There's
against
a penalty on the play against Somerville, roughing the passer.
roughing the passer.
It's the second time that's happened.
That's going to be a 15-yard.
That's going to be 15 yards against the Highlanders. All right, Somerville gets backed up.
From their own 44.
Revere's ball on their own 44-yard line. 1st and 10. That was a rather dumb penalty on the Highlanders because Revere wasn't going anywhere. All right, Boudreau gets the snap. Throws the ball. Completed pass. And a 1st down for Revere.
Completed pass to Zach Furlong.
The pass completed to Zach Furlong.
First down, Revere 1st and 10 from the Somerville 40.
Ball on the Somerville 40-yard line. Revere moving it behind 17-0. All right, Boudreau comes in with the play. On the onside kick. Boudreau back to pass. Completed pass again
Boudreaux completes the pass to Furlong.
to Zach Furlong. Furlong has become one of his favorite targets here. Revere, thanks to a roughing the passer penalty, is moving the ball. Boudreaux is getting in sync. The receivers are getting open. Revere on the Somerville 31-yard line. 2nd and 1. Boudreaux over center. The handoff. And that's stopped with no gain. Maybe one.
The ball off to Zach Furlong.
Zach Furlong with the run, and they did get the first down. They got the 1 yard necessary for the first down.
He's going to have 1st and 10 from the Somerville 30.
Ball on the Somerville 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Calvin Boudreaux in with the play. Batter Howe wide to the left. Murphy in motion. Boudreaux with the pass, and it's intercepted by Somerville once again. Number 5, Pedro Montero.
Pedro Montero.
Oh, what a shame. Revere was moving the ball. That's about
Somerville 1st and 10 from the Revere 20.
That's about the 3rd interception for Somerville. A huge defensive play.
21.
The ball is on the Somerville 21-yard line, and they take over. It seems like every time the Patriots threaten, there's a turnover or a penalty. All right, the handoff. Jeffries hands the ball off.
That was a handoff to number 11.
Number 11, once again, Fred Caston.
Fred Caston.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 on the 25-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 25.
Revere can't afford to have the Highlanders score another touchdown. They're behind 17-0. Elijah Jeffries gets the snap, throws the ball across the middle. Number 2, Giovanni Pierre. He's off and running to the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and he's in for a touchdown.
Jeffries to Pierre.
75-yard touchdown pass.
Touchdown.
Another big play. Jeffries to Pierre, 75-yard touchdown pass. And Somerville leads now 23-0. You talk about an explosive offense.
Emerson Clems to attempt the extra point.
Emerson Clems, number 7, comes in to try for the extra point. Try to make it 24. The kick is up. It's good. This kid doesn't miss.
6:24 left in the third.
Somerville 24, Revere 0 with 6:24 left in the quarter.
Zach Furlong and Lucas Barboza.
Back at Harry Delarusso Stadium, Clems kicks off to Revere. Zach Furlong with the return.
To the Revere 22. Revere's gonna have
Gets it up
first
to
and
the
10.
Revere 22-yard line. Revere takes over 1st and 10. Revere's offense has got to score soon.
No, I meant for these
All right, Revere out of the huddle. Calvin Boudreau over center. He gets the snap, hands it off, nothing.
Boudreau hands it off to Darius McNeil.
Darius McNeil, number
Stacked up for a
24.
2-yard loss. So it's going to be second
It's
and
a
12.
loss of 2.
Ball's in at 22. No gain.
It looks like there's no gain. The ball is on the 22.
The officials have put the ball on 22, no gain. Second and 10.
No gain, no gain.
Revere's offense was moving the ball after a roughing the passer penalty, but unfortunately a big interception by Somerville thwarted any Revere possible touchdown.
Like that word, Ira? Thwarted?
All right, Calvin Boudreau back over center. Gets the snap. They were
Incomplete pass.
in before he
Pass
could
was incomplete.
blink an eye.
Intended for Murphy.
Try to get the ball away to Murphy, but it was incomplete. 3rd and 10. Revere still on the 22. The offense has become very stagnant. Five minutes and 8 seconds left in the third period. Somerville 4-2, looking for their 5th win. They'll be going to the playoffs, while Revere will be looking to see who their next opponent is. Boudreau over center. He's back to pass. Somerville in, and they sack him. Boudreau gets sacked.
Somerville with the sack of Boudreau. It's going to be 4th and 10.
4th and 10 for Revere.
4th and...
Not 4th and 10, 4th and 15. Ball on the 16-yard line. Revere has to punt. Number 2, Giovanni Pierre back. He's a very dangerous runner. Here's the punt. Pierre lets it go over his head, and it rolls, takes a Revere bounce over the 40 and out of bounds.
Revere roll, takes the ball out of bounds at the Somerville 37.
Somerville takes over after a tremendous punt by Eddie Bello. 1st and 10 for Somerville on their own 37-yard line. Very strong at the skilled positions, has the ball again.
39. Oh, Somerville from the 39. Sorry.
Elijah Jeffries with a pass to none other than Giovanni Pierre with a long gainer.
Jeffries to Giovanni Pierre. Takes it into Revere territory.
1st down into Revere territory. Somerville moving the ball again.
1st down, Somerville at the Revere 43.
The only one that's been able to stop Somerville has been Somerville with penalties. 1st and 10. The handoff to Giovanni Pierre.
Handoff to Pierre, tackled by Eddie Ballo.
Eddie Bello with the tackle.
Gain of 4.
Gain of about 4.
Somerville.
Second and 6.
From the Revere 40.
Ball's on the Revere 39-yard line. Elijah Jeffries. Back to pass. And that one almost intercepted by Jonathan Murphy.
That pass was intended
Incomplete.
number 1, I believe.
It was intended for number 1, Marcus Thomas.
Broken up by Jonathan Murphy.
Great defensive play by Jonathan Murphy.
It's going to be 36.
3rd and 6. Back in the gun.
3rd and 6.
Elijah Jeffries. Handoff to number 3. Henry Augustin. First down, Somerville.
Henry Augustin with the carry.
Once again, the Highlanders moving the ball. There's a flag on the play. Once again,
Holding against Somerville.
against the Highlanders.
It's a holding call.
Holding penalty, 10 yards.
So it's going to be 3rd and 14
Third down,
from the Revere 47.
14 yards to go on the 47 of Revere. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the period.
Offside review.
Well, it looks like a penalty on Revere. Free play for Somerville. Jeffries with the carry goes out of bounds.
Flag of the play offside Revere.
That looked like offside against Revere.
It's going to be 3rd and 9.
That'll make it 3rd and 9. Darius McNeil back into the Revere lineup.
3rd and 9 from the Revere 42.
Ball on the Revere 42-yard line. Jeffries back in the gun. Next to him, Giovanni Pierre, very dangerous. He can run. He's a great pass receiver, a great punt returner. Okay, the ball to the quarterback, and he gets nailed in the back. He gets nailed in the backfield. Tries to get rid of the ball. Incomplete.
Back to the 44.
Ball's on the 44. It's going to be 4th and 9.
4th and 9 on the 44-yard line for Somerville.
Number 7, Emerson Clem's going to punt.
Emerson Clems, tremendous kicker, also does the punting. Clems back to punt. A high punt. Takes a Revere bounce.
About the 27-yard line. Revere's going to have a 1st and 10.
Revere's ball, 1st and 10 as they take over. Somerville 24, Revere nothing. Calvin Boudreau comes in with the play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter with Revere behind 24 to nothing. Phil Goldage back with you on Revere Television. Okay, Revere's ball, 1st and 10. Jonathan Murphy with the carry.
Is to Darius McNeil.
Correction, that was Darius McNeil, number 24, with the ball. Gain 2.
Going to be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
The 30.
Phil Goldich with Bob Dunbar up on the roof. Stevie Capano, the dude. Peter DiGiulio on the PA. And Ira Novoselsky on the clock. Revere with the ball, 2nd and 8. Ball on the 30. Here's the handoff.
Handoff goes to McNeil.
McNeil gets whacked out of bounds by number 6 and number 1. Lucas St. Jean and Marcus Thomas.
The first down for Revere.
But it's a first down. The ball on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for Revere. Revere's going to have to do some damage soon because the clock is ticking down to 9 minutes, 35 seconds in the game. Okay, Calvin Boudreau over center. Jonathan Murphy in motion. Here's the pass. All alone. Batter Howe.
He's going to have a first down at the 50.
Batter Howe with his first reception of the night. Good for a first down. Revere starting to move the ball again.
Excuse me. Did you hear me up that paper? Please. Thank you very much.
Ball on the 49-yard line of Revere. Calvin
10 from their own 40.
Boudreau in with the play. Let's see if Revere can do something offensively here.
You know, they moved the ball.
Batter Howe wide to the left. Jonathan Murphy in motion. The handoff.
Handoff goes to Darius McNeil. That's a Revere first
Darius McNeil, first down.
down into Somerville territory.
Revere in Somerville territory. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball is on Somerville's 47-yard line.
Revere's offense showing a little bit of life here. Less than 8 minutes left in the game. Batter Howe wide to the left. The snap back to Boudreau. Pass incomplete.
Pass incomplete, intended for Murphy.
Intended for Jonathan Murphy. So it's 2nd and 10.
Revere has 2nd and 10 from the Somerville 47.
Somerville once again looking for their 5th victory. Revere looking for their 2nd victory. Calvin Boudreau with the pitch. It's a flea flicker. Jonathan Murphy with the pass. Incomplete. A flea flicker. Boudreau to Murphy.
Pass by Jonathan Murphy.
The pass meant for Batter Howe, but it went incomplete.
Knocked down, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
So it's 3rd and 10 from the 47. Boudreau into the game. Back into the game from the sidelines with a play. They tried a flea flicker, but it did not work. Batter Howe wide to the left. Jonathan Murphy in the slot. Snap back to Boudreau with the pass. Oh! Almost intercepted.
Pass intended for Murphy.
Goes incomplete. Meant for Jonathan Murphy.
It's going to be
Knocked down by number 6, Lucas St.
This is
Jean.
4th and 10.
So Revere sputters again.
Gallows in the game to punt it away.
Eddie Ballo into punt, 4th and 10 from the 47. Once again, they have to give up the ball to Somerville. 7:23 left in the game. Revere's going to have to hope for a turnover in order to get that ball back again soon. They're running out of time. Ballo fakes the punt. He's running wide to the right, and he gets dragged down from behind. I don't know if that was a design play or what it was, but it didn't work. Somerville takes over 1st and 10.
That's a penalty against Somerville.
Another penalty against Somerville.
That's a horse collar
They call a horse collar
15 yards.
tackle, and instead of Somerville taking over, Revere has the ball.
He has 1st and 10
1st and 10.
from the Somerville 37.
The ball's on the Somerville 37-yard line. Wow, that's a big penalty.
Didn't even see the flag was out.
Didn't either. Okay, let's see if this will give Revere some life. Handoff goes nowhere.
Hands it off to Darius McNeil.
Darius McNeil
He
stopped
gets stacked up
at the line of scrimmage.
at just about the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Somerville continues to be stingy on defense. 2nd down, 10 for Revere. Boudreau in with a play. 6:20 left in the game. Calvin Boudreau, back to pass. He throws. It's complete to number 33, Eddie Ballo.
Complete pass to Eddie Ballo.
Brought down by Lucas St. Jean, number 6. And that's,
Brought down by Lucas St. Jean.
it'll be 3rd and about 2 for Revere. The ball on the Somerville
Somerville
29-yard line.
No, Somerville 29.
All right, Revere threatening again. Every time they threaten, something seems to happen. Not good, bad. Okay, Furlong in motion. Here's the handoff
Handoff was to Darius McNeil.
to Darius McNeil.
Cut down before the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and 3.
Goes nowhere.
Maybe 4th down and 2.
4th and 2 on the Somerville 30. Obviously, they're going to go for it.
Maybe a timeout. Revere.
Timeout Revere. As Coach Chick calls a 20-second
Hey,
timeout.
listen, you like money? You want to win $1,000? Help the Revere High football team for their lucky number lottery drawing. If your ticket matches the middle 2 numbers of the lottery number drawn on Thanksgiving Eve, you will take home $1,000. Here's an example of your winner. Lottery number is 54531. And you have the ticket 53, you win.
Okay,
The 20 bucks and they're
4th and
available
3.
at the concession stand.
Revere with the ball on the Somerville 30. Handoff. Ooh, he made nothing into something.
Darius McNeil
Darius McNeil,
with the carry.
did he have enough for the 1st down?
It's going to be close to a 1st down.
It's going to be close.
Somerville ball.
Somerville ball. He didn't make it. So Somerville takes over on downs. Revere had a 4th and 3, and it looked like McNeil might have had the first down, but he fell short. Somerville first and 10 on the 28-yard line. 4:32 left in the game. Here's the handoff.
Flag in the play.
A flag on the play.
It's going to be holding against Somerville.
It's going to be a holding penalty against Somerville.
That tackle was made by Stacio and Cusis.
Stacio and Cusis made the tackle.
Holding against Somerville. That's their 6th penalty.
Somerville's leading 24-0, but they've had a lot of penalties tonight.
Walk it off, big guy. I'm being a Peter.
Peter's favorite referee walking it off. That's all I'm going to say. First and 20 for Somerville. Handoff. Doesn't go too far.
Handoff to number 28, Benji Gurrier.
Number 28, Benji Guerrier.
Tackle by
Gain of 5. All Somerville's trying to do is eat up the clock. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. They're ahead 24-0. Revere hoping for a miracle. Elijah Jeffries hands off to number 4, Weddy Jimenez Santana.
Handoff to Santana. Tackle by Pierre for Revere.
Tackle made by Ronwin Pierre for Revere. Third down. Third down for Somerville. 8 to go on the 27. Here's a handoff to 28. Benji Guerrier once again.
Hands it off to Gary.
And Revere stops them. It's 4th down.
Tackle by Badahow.
Badahow with the tackle.
Cusis.
Jimmy Cusis, number 6, along with Badahow making the tackle. Somerville's going to have to punt.
Emerson Clems is the punt.
Number 22, Zach Furlong back for the punt. Emerson Clems, number 7, who's done a great job kicking and punting tonight. Got a very, very strong foot. Hasn't missed an extra point, and his punts have been terrific. Here's another good punt. That one takes a Somerville bounce and goes out of bounds on about the 30-yard line. Revere takes over with a little more than 2 minutes left in the game. Looks like Revere's going to end up being 1-6 after this game, and they're going to wait for the naming of their next opponent. Somerville will be 5-2, and they'll be entering the playoffs, and they'll be waiting to see who they're going to play.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from their own 33.
Revere takes over on their own 33-yard line. 2-minute warning, 2 minutes left in the game.
2 minutes left in the game.
Here's the handoff to McNeil. Nice gain from McNeil. He's got a first down.
That was a first down for Lucas Barboza.
Oh, that was Barboza, not McNeil.
Gets it up to their own 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line. First and 10 for Revere. Furlong in motion. Here's the pass.
What do you do? What's the call?
Waiting for the
Jonathan Murphy makes the catch.
Jonathan Murphy with the reception.
He's second and about 5
Gain of 5. So it's 2nd and 5
from the Somerville.
from the
48.
Somerville 48-yard line. Took a while for the referee to give a signal on whether that was complete or not. But there's only 45 seconds left in the game. Here's the handoff.
Hands it off to Barboza.
Barboza goes left and gets knocked out of bounds by number 1, Marcus Thomas.
Barboza gains 5, gains 6, gains 7.
Third down,
It's going to be third down and 3
about 3.
from the 45.
He went out of bounds, so the clock stops at 27 seconds left. Here's the handoff.
Up to Zach.
Zach Furlong gets knocked out of bounds
He gets taken out of bounds.
by number 23, Jameer Shakes. 20 seconds left in the game. Somerville 24, Revere nothing.
First and 10 from the 26 of Somerville.
Ball on the Somerville 26. Calvin Boudreau in with the play. Furlong in motion. There's a quickie over the middle to Cusis.
That pass is complete from Boudreau to Cusis.
Timeout Revere.
Timeout Revere
Patriots.
with 15 seconds left in the game.
Yep. Tell them about the exit.
Remember when you leave tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 exits. 1 at each end of the field and 1 at the 50-yard line under the stands and out to Park Ave. Please use all 3 exits.
It's the deepest penetration, I think, right?
Yeah. Okay, Revere on the 19-yard line with 15 seconds left. The ball to Bob. Oh, the ball to.
Keeping him in balance, too.
I can't make out the number.
That was number 23, no, 22.
Number 22,
Zach
Zach
Furlong.
Furlong with the ball.
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd and 1. 7 seconds left in the game.
From the 17-yard line.
Timeout Revere.
Timeout Revere.
Time for about one more play. Here we go. 7 seconds left. Can the Patriots put one into the end zone? Boudreau with a pass. And it's complete, but knocked out of bounds. Jonathan Murphy
Jonathan Murphy at the 1-yard
caught the pass, gets knocked out at the 1 yard line with 2 seconds left in the game.
They got shut out last week, so they haven't had any points.
The Patriots trying to avert another shutout. They have 2 seconds to put the ball in the end zone.
What do you think? Make the call.
Here's the snap.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Revere. With no time left on the clock, Revere scores their one and only touchdown of the game. I wish I knew who scored the touchdown, but it happened so quickly. All right, Revere is going for 2. There's no time left. Try to make it 8. Boudreaux with the pass.
Got him.
Good.
And it's good.
It is good.
The 2-point conversion is good.
Eddie Ballo.
Boudreaux to Eddie Ballo.
That's the game.
And that's the game. A final score. Somerville 24, Revere 8.
The final score.
As Revere scores with no timeouts left
Revere 8.
and no time left on the clock.
Drive safely, walk safely.
Thank you everybody for watching.
But get home safely.
And as Peter would say, give your kids a kiss goodnight.